Hi, and welcome to Wisdom with Grace Yoga. My name is Sophie, and on this channel, I am the Manifesting Yogini. Today in our practice, we have a theme around unconditional love. The concept of unconditional love is where we are able to receive love without it being earned or performed for. Unconditional love is, in my opinion, not equivalent to an inconsequential life where the laws of cause and effect don't apply. I believe we're allowed to have expectations and standards in our relationships, and we can allow others to have theirs. Rather, when we're asking to receive unconditional love, that we're really asking for is for the object of our desire to be compatible with our most authentic self-expression. Which begs the question, why would we desire love and approval of those that requires self-abandonment or basically living in a way that's not authentic to our needs and desires? Unconditional love requires courage to first practice satya. Satya in yogic philosophy translates as truthfulness. It is a principle that goes beyond simply not lying to include being honest in thought, speech, and action. So now that I've stimulated you mentally, let's get into our bodies. We'll be practicing a heart-opening flow, so put some of your favorite music on, please, so you don't have to listen to my heavy breathing. We'll be using a couple of blocks for practice today. When you are ready, let's begin. Begin by chanting the seed sound of the heart chakra, which is yam. Bring hands to heart center. Breathing in. And we'll be moving into a fairly intense heart opener into a supported fish pose. So you'll need a block for this. If you have foam blocks, I recommend them over these cork blocks that I have. These can be kind of hard, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. The block is going to go right underneath your bra line or right into the upper mid back. So you'll see here, this is a fairly intense throat opener. If this is too much through the head or the neck, you can grab another block or place a blanket underneath your head. Another thing you can do is interlace the hands behind your head, elbows pointing towards the sky. This can add a little bit more intensity through the shoulders, and you'll notice that I'm lifting and lowering my hips as I come into the posture. That helps me to soften into this a little bit more. If you would like more intensity here, you can straighten the legs. That might add or lessen intensity in your body depending on how it feels for you. If you want more in the shoulders, you can bring palms together and straighten through the arms overhead. So find the variation that feels most aligned with you today. A place where you can hold and allow sensation to exist. Noticing the places where you're gripping onto, see where you can relax. Breathing into the rib cage, feeling the back body, the side body, and the front body fill up with breath. And exhale, feeling the gentle contraction as the abdomen pulls up and in. Inhale, feeling the rib cage expand and lighten. Exhale, gently contract, release. So yoga is a self-governing practice, meaning any offering, any variation of these postures or alignments are there as suggestions. But you are your own authority. Taking one more breath here. Drawing the arms in if they're overhead. Walking the soles of the feet to the mat if they're lengthened on the mat. And just rocking over gently onto one side just to move the block out of the way. And coming back to reclined on your back. Pausing here with soles of the feet to the mat. Arms lengthened by your sides. Fingertips towards the feet. Feeling the entirety of the spine, the upper back, the lower back, the mid back. Root down into the earth. And on your next inhale, pressing gently through the heels, feeling the hips begin to elevate up off the floor into your bridge pose. Holding here, beginning to feel into maybe a little bit of heat building through the legs, through the thighs, warming up through the body. From here, lift up high onto the balls of the feet and slowly lower the hips back down to the earth. Doing that one more time, lifting up into a bridge pose. Your arms can stay by your side, or perhaps reach your arms overhead, hooking the thumbs together, straightening the arms overhead. And lifting the hips from here, holding, gently pressing through the heels. Imagine there's a ball or a block between your legs. We're squeezing the block together. And exhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet and slowly lower one vertebrae at a time, hips down to the earth. This time, drop the right hip slightly so we're onto the right butt cheek, and drawing the knees into the chest, reach your arms out to the side in a T, and knees come over to the right, keeping them in line with the hips. Gaze may come to the left, and placing the right hand on top of the left knee, and breathing here, allowing the belly to soften. Drawing the knees back to center, placing the feet onto the floor, lift the hips slightly and rock over onto the left glute. And draw the knees back into the chest and over to the left hand side. Right hand reaches to the right in a T. Draw the knees back to center. Crossing at the ankles, reach behind for the hamstrings, and with a C curve in the spine, tuck the chin under and just start to rock and roll up to a seated position. And crossing the ankles, coming forward into tabletop, hands underneath the shoulders, strong straight arms. And moving through cat-cows, inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, round through the spine, chin tucks under. Moving in unison with breath. See if you can lead the movement through the heart space, starting with the chest, and the head and hips follow. One more round, and find a neutral spine in your tabletop position, moving into sunbird, extending the left leg, lifting at hip height, reaching the right fingertips forward, thumb facing up. Take a breath in and lengthen. Exhale, round, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen, reach, and pause here. Bend through the left knee, draw the left heel towards the glute. Maybe lift the left knee a little bit higher. Reach the right arm to the side and reach it back behind you, peeling the chest open. And maybe this is where you stay, or maybe you can find the pinky toe edge of the left foot and using the strength of the back body, gently kicking the foot into the hand. Release the foot, extending arm and leg. Release the foot down. Right hand reaches towards the ceiling, twisting open to the right. Release the right hand down, release the left knee down, other side, extend the right leg, lifting at hip height, reaching the left arm forward, inhale, lengthen, exhale, round, elbow to knee, inhale, lengthen, exhale, round, elbow to knee, Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen and pause. Bend through the right knee. Kick that right foot up. Reach the left arm. Maybe you find pinky toe edge of foot and kick the foot into the hand. Inhale. Exhale, extend the right foot long. Extend the left arm. Place the right toes down. And inhale, peel the chest open, lifting the left arm up towards the ceiling. Release both hands down to the floor. Both knees, bring the knees wide, toes together, sit the hips back, reach the arms forward, come into a child's pose. Reach the arms a little bit farther forward. Tuck the toes under and press the hips back into a down dog. Any movement you need here for the first down dog, pedaling out the feet. Saying yes or no if that feels wise in the neck. Shift heels side to side, hips side to side, or just find stillness here in the pose. Shifting forward, place the knees back down to the earth. Grab your blocks. Stepping the right foot forward between the hands. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee, and straighten through both legs into a pyramid. Moving into a pyramid flow. Inhale, the heart pulls forward, and our hands are on blocks here so we can really lift the chest and gaze. Exhale, straighten through the legs. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, straighten. If you want to lift the toes as you straighten, that can add a little bit of strengthener through the muscles along the femur. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, moving into warrior three. Walk the blocks forward on the highest setting. Float the left leg up into this L shape. Perhaps bringing the hands to heart center here. Find your balance. And then exhale, bend through the left knee. Cross the left knee behind the right and squat down into a Shiva squat. Hands maybe be at heart center. Release the left foot down. Inhale, rising up to standing. Shifting the left hip forward a few inches. Interlace the hands. Press the palms up towards the ceiling for Shiva cycles of life pose. Release the hands. Step the left foot beside the right into your Tadasana mountain pose. Lift and spread the toes, feeling the arches of the feet lift. Lift the shoulders up to the ears and draw them down the back, stretching the fingertips towards the floor. Soft knees. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. Maybe a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Lengthen through the sides of the waist, through the crown of the head. And big step back with the right foot. Release the right thigh to the floor. Interlace the hands into a Kali Mudra. So bringing the left thumb on top of the right, pointer fingers together. Inhale, rising up, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, straighten through the left leg, toes flex towards your face. Release the hands down to either side of the leg into a half Hanumasana, half split. Inhale, bend through the knee, reach the arms up again once again. And exhale, bend the elbows into a little bit of a back bend, elbows towards the waist. And exhale, straighten once again through the front leg. Soften through the front knee, tuck the back toe under. Straighten through the back leg into a low lunge. Release the right heel down, windmill the hands right then left into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Flip the left palm towards the ceiling, reach the fingertips forward, up and back to reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, left elbow to left thigh. Sweep the right hand overhead. And we're just gently holding that left elbow to thigh. Inhale right up to your 5-pointed star. Hands through heart center, interlace the palms, press the palms forward, turn the right toes out, soften through the right knee into Virabhadrasana 2 on the other side. Flip the right palm, reach right fingertips forward, up and back, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Release the palms, left then right, step back into a plank. Shoulders over wrist. Shifting forward onto the toes, option to drop the knees here with some control, lowering all the way down to the floor. Untuck the toes if they're tucked. Reach the palms forward. Walk the hips back. And then sweep the arms back. Keep the tops of the feet pressing into the mat, just lifting up to a half Salambhasana. Just lifting the upper body up off the floor. And exhale, pressing up and back to a down dog. Place the knees back down to the floor, stepping forward with the left leg. Grab your blocks. Straightening through both legs into our pyramid flow. Inhale, bending through the knee, chest pulls forward. Exhale, fold over the legs, straightening through both legs. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, chest, heart lifts. Exhale, straighten through the leg. One more time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, fold over the leg. Float, reach the blocks forward or come to fingertips to the floor. Come into that L shape, lifting the right leg up off the floor into our warrior 3. Hands may stay to the blocks or thumbs to heart center, bending through both knees. Snuggle that right knee behind the left for Shiva squat and release the right foot down. Interlace the palms into Shiva cycles of life pose. Notice if that right hip draws back. Draw the right hip forward and side bend over to the left. So a little bit of a crunch through the left side. And stepping the right foot to meet the left, come to Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up. Little arch back. Exhale, fold forward over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back with the left foot, placing the left shin to the floor. Kali Mudra here, left thumb on top of right. Inhale, reach the palms up towards the ceiling, press the hips forward. Kali Mudra is said to give us courage. Exhale, hands by either side of the front legs, straighten through the front leg into half Hanumasana, half splits. Inhale, forward once again. Exhale, elbows by your hip, by your sides, heart lifts towards the sky into this beautiful back bend. Exhale, hands come down, straighten through the leg once again. From your half split, soften through the right knee. Tuck the back toe under, straighten through the back leg. Rotate the left heel to the floor and windmill the hands up into Virabhadrasana 2. From Virabhadrasana 2 into our Trikonasana triangle, straighten through the front leg. It's a gentle bump back with the left hip as you reach the right hand forward. Keep reaching, 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 and finding the right shin. Left hand to the ceiling if it feels okay, into your neck, gazing towards the left thumb, or just keeping the gaze straight ahead. Release the left hand behind the back, right hand reaches forward, scooping the air as if it was sand, and coming into a wide-legged five-pointed star. Turn the heels in, the toes out, and sit down into a goddess. Inhale, straighten through the legs, and exhale, turn the right toes in, the left toes out, right back through to Virabhadrasana 2, straighten through the left leg, and into your Trikonasana. Exhale, extend the left arm, right hand reaches towards the ceiling. Soften through the left knee, windmill the hands, right then left, left then right, stepping the left foot back, lowering down to the earth, however you'd like to do so, reaching the arms forward, walking the hips back, this time into our full Salambhasana, reaching the arms back behind you, lifting the legs up off the floor. Hands by your side, exhale, pressing back into a down dog. Lower the knees to the earth. Sit back into your child's pose. Inhale, coming forward into tabletop. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Keep the back toes untucked. Grab your blocks here. Shift the hips slightly forward and down. With the back toe untucked, take a peek behind and make sure you're not sickling the foot and the foot is right in line with the shin. And we're going to press through the top of the foot to lift the back knee. Lower it down. Exhale, straighten through the front leg. Toes flex towards your face. Half Hanumasana. Inhale forward. Lifting the top knee up off the floor. And exhale, straighten through the back front leg. Inhale forward, half Inhale forward, Anjaneyasana, lifting the back knee. Exhale, straighten through the front leg. Tuck the back toe under, straightening through both legs. Float the left leg up into that T. Bending the left knee in, the right knee bends. Stepping the left foot back behind the right, hands to heart center. Interlace the palms into our Shiva Cycles of Life pose. And from here, inhale, reach the left knee up about hip height. And moving into our Shiva twist, reaching the right hand forward, left hand back. Release the left foot down into a Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, elbows by your side, heart lifts. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Stepping the right foot back, release the right knee down. Kali Mudra, inhale, rise up. Exhale, straighten through the front leg. Inhale, Kali Mudra. Exhale, bend the elbows to the waist. Heart, chest lifts. Exhale, straighten through the front leg. Half Hanumasana. Soften through the front knee. Tuck the back toes under and rising up, hands by your side into your high crescent lunge. From your high crescent lunge, come right through into your goddess squat, toes out. Inhale, straighten through both arms, turn the left toes in, the right toes out, warrior two to the back of the mat. Flip the right palm up, inhale, reverse your warrior, exhale, reverse. Release the hands down, cartwheel the hands down, right then left, stepping the right foot back to meet the left. Lowering down all the way to your belly, moving into full Salambhasana. Or if bow pose is in your practice, reaching for the feet, the inside of the feet, and lifting everything you got up off the floor. See if you can lift the thighs up off the floor. And exhale, pressing up and back. Come right through to a child's pose. Inhale, rising up to your knees. Grab your blocks. Stepping the left foot forward. Back toes are untucked. Take a peek back. Make sure you're not sickling your foot. Lifting the right knee up off the floor. Hold for a moment. And softly lower it down. Straighten through the front leg. Moving with a flow. Inhale. Hips draw forward. Lift the back knee. Release the knee down and straighten through the front leg. Inhale forward, lift the back knee, and exhale, straighten through the front leg. Bending through the left knee, tuck the back toe under, straightening through both legs, walk the blocks forward, and floating the right leg up. Hands through to heart center, bending through the right knee, tuck it into the right, and interlace the palms into your Shiva Cycles of Life pose, and into our Shiva twist, drawing the right knee hip height, reaching the left arm forward, the right arm back. Release right foot down to meet the left. Sit down, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, elbows by your side. Inhale, reach fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bow forward over the legs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, step the left foot back. Left knee comes to the earth, Kali Mudra. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, hips pull forward. Exhale, elbows to the waist. Exhale, straighten through the front leg. Toes flex towards your face. And soften the right knee. Back toes tuck under, lift the back knee up off the floor, reach the fingertips back behind you. Inhale, rise up to your high crescent lunge. Exhale right through to a 5-pointed star into your goddess squat. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, with a Ujjayi breath, lower the elbows to the waist, lower down. Inhale, most powerful breath. Inhale, exhale with your most powerful breath. Straighten the toes forward. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Wide-legged forward fold. Heel toe the feet in a few inches and come into your yogi squat. Heels are in, toes are out. Sit down nice and low. Hands through to heart center. Come to a seat. Bringing palms behind you, cross the right ankle right above the left knee. Press the right shin forward. If you want a little bit more sensation here, walk the hips closer to the heel. Walk the hands closer to the hips and press and lift your chest. Keep pressing and lifting your chest. And from here, coming into fire log. So just dropping the left knee down. Keep that right ankle right on top of the left knee. And if you find you can stay here with hands behind you, lifting the chest and pressing the right knee down. If you're a little more open here, you might find you want to fold forward over the legs. So pick where you are. One is not better than the other. These postures are here to help us align with our authentic selves, with our soul. We're not here to try to align our bodies with the postures. So do what feels good in your body and your soul and aligned with where you are today. Other side, bring the hands behind you if they're not already. Crossing the left ankle over the right thigh, walking the right foot in for more. And lifting the chest, pressing it forward, press the left knee down. And then dropping the right knee to the right, keeping the left ankle crossed over the right knee. into so the shins are stacked on to each other into fire log. Keep your hands behind you if this feels too intense. Otherwise, you can fold forward over the legs. And there should be no pain or sensation here through the knee. If you need to stack a block or something underneath that knee, please do. Keeping the feet flexed. Notice if you're holding any tension here through the shoulders, the upper back, the jaw. See where you can let go. And release out of this. Extend the legs forward. Then come into a straddle. I like to press my hips a little farther forward. And again, bring the hands behind you and lift the chest up. Find a nice straight spine here. So we're feeling like right on top of our sits bones. If we're rounding too far back, you'll notice the feet start to go like this. If you're too far forward, the feet start to turn inward. I think that's what happens. I don't remember which way they go. Round here at the pelvis. I don't know. I'm so controlling my hips at this point. I don't know. Extend the feet forward, hands behind you, and come into a straddle. And just stay here with the hands behind you, keeping the chest lifted. Keep the right hand where it is. Place the left hand in front of the front body and press through the floor, lengthen through the spine. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling and side bend over to the left. Inhale back to center. Place both hands once again behind you, lifting the chest up, feeling the sits bones to the earth. And the right hand comes forward, press into the earth, find some length here to the spine. Inhale, reach the hands up overhead, invite some more length and lift. And exhale, extend. So it's a reach to the foot, to the right foot. Opposite direction of where you were facing. Inhale, return back to center and place the hands once again behind you, lifting the chest. And this might be where you stay if you like to start to hinge forward. And walk the hands forward. That is an option. One more breath here. Walk your hands back up to center. Extend your legs. And slowly rounding through the back, lowering all the way down to the earth. Drawing the knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Rocking side to side, massaging out the low back. And extending the legs long, preparing for your Shavasana, getting any movements or clothing you need to put on. And this is where I will leave you for your meditation practice. If you'd like a guided Shavasana, if you were like, what is Shavasana? I don't know what that is. I have a guided Shavasana for you in the link in the description below. It's under a meditation playlist, and you're welcome to click on that, or you're welcome to give yourself a digital detox and meditate in Shavasana on your own. Just please do not skip it. It is the reason we practice the postures in the first place is to prepare us for meditation. So if you're skipping it, you're not really getting the full benefits of the practice. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that you have a little bit more understanding of what unconditional love is and more enlightened on what the next thing you're manifesting is in your life. So thank you for joining me. I love you and namaste.